Okay, it's a morning yap. My Instagram is currently going viral. I have a reel at about 30,000 views, even though Instagram is also down today. We're also just going to ignore the stains. I made eggs and I got butter on my shirt. And my toddler is back home. But we're going to do this because I want to talk about this. So one of the things that, let's see. So one of the things that I want to talk about is one of the things that makes me radical within the biracial community and the Black community, and of course the white community, which is that I do believe that, like, truly, it's going to take a significant sum of many different people, types of people, many different phenotypes, many different orientations, many different countries, many different people, period, right? In order for us to get to liberation. And I think that a lot of the times when we build affinity spaces, or when we say, like, as a Black community, like when we say like Black people, like, we just want to be left alone, what's actually happening is an invitation to tokenize, right? Because then we're the only ones doing the work. And at the end of the day, we can't be the only ones doing the work, right? Because there are more Black people on Earth. However, there are more people on Earth than just Black people, or just white people, or just whatever, what have you, right? And so, like, I just look at this as, you know, no one is free until we're all free. And if we're really, like, yes, free the most marginalized of us first, but it also means that white people are going to get free, right? And I'm not sure that we as a biracial and Black community have really explored what that means and what that looks like to have free white people alongside of Black people, because at the end of the day, white supremacy is putting them in chains too, right? Even the ones that want to be racist, even the ones that want to cause harm, right? White supremacy puts them in chains. No, thank you, baby. Mommy doesn't like pickles. And so I think that when I start talking to assigned white at birth people and I start talking about abolition, it gets people, right? And that particular view that I just described gets to people, and it threatens the status quo. And so I don't really mind. I used to mind, but I don't really mind at this point getting the hate comments, getting the comment sections that are crazy, because I know that the crazier the comment section, the more that I'm actually making sense, and the more that I'm pushing for something that has to happen in order for us all to get to liberation. And I haven't yet called out, I've spoken directly to assigned white at birth people because y'all feel safe with me instead of listening to darker skinned people, but here we are. I'm going to utilize that platform, right? And so I just, like, yeah, it's cool to go viral. Yeah, it's cool that my followers are up. Yeah, it's cool that there's a bunch of comments on there for me to respond to. And I hope that people see beyond, like, people see the reason why it's going viral. And then also, by extension, like, I want to talk about how important it has been to me over the years to not build a platform on something random, right? Like, inevitably, if you continue to post and continue to post and continue to post and continue to post, like, regardless of what it is, you will have posts that get more views than other views. You will eventually have a post that goes viral, strikes a nerve for whatever reason. And I have seen so many people go mega viral for, like, eating a chicken wing, and they're a musician and they still can't sell their music. Now, what I want to help people do, and what I have done for myself, is I have a wealth of content, particularly in the last 6 to 8 weeks. I've been really upping my content and really focusing it on LVP, which is Liberated Voice Practice, and also Blackening the Canon, the Negro Spiritual Intensive, and my albums. And it has really resulted in lots and lots of people coming to my page, regardless of if they're following, but I'm getting more views on everything, right? But I'm not having to worry about pulling people back in, because people know what I'm about based on the fact that I have an endless slew of content to choose from, right? And I've been building the platform for years. So that's not to say that it's the right way to build a platform, but, and it's definitely a slower way, right? Like I haven't grown on IG for years, but we just broke 1,700 this morning, and I expect to continue to make some controversial content. I expect to talk to Black people. I expect to get yelled at. I expect the vitriol in the comment section, and I expect to survive it all, right? I expect that I'll be stronger at the end. And I think us digging deep into how we have healed, us digging deep into what we believe is the way to virality, and is the way to humanity, and is the way to liberation. And that is what I'm trying to do here, because I am not about exclusion, because exclusion is a tenet of white supremacy. So I refuse to engage in that, which means that I have to talk to a bunch of different people at all times, right? Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free. I'll link the post in the comment section or in the description that's currently going viral. And if you are interested in joining the Negro Spiritual Intensive, it begins on Monday. I do have discount codes. Just message me. And then also you're welcome to join the Liberated Voice Practice in the membership community or as an async member. And those are the 2 tiers that I will be supporting in July and August, before bringing a teacher version as well as my hybrid and weekly tiers in September and on. Okay. Abolish ICE, make good trouble, do good work. Do I say something else? Make good trouble. Abolish ICE, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. Joy is our revolution, and I will see you next time.